Well, ho, 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 and Merry Christmas. I'm so glad you're joining me for another edition of We Need a Little Christmas. I have a surprise for you. Today, we have the gift of Jeff Dixon. Do you hear the applause?
I do.
They're
I hear
going
it.
crazy.
It's incredible. The response is overwhelming.
Well, Jeff is the pastor of the church at 434, also my boss, so that's why that's not why he's here. But he also is a lover of all things Christmas, and maybe one of the things that you have heard him say in the past is one of his favorite Christmas songs is the Old City Bar. Now you're thinking to yourself, I don't know that song, or that doesn't sound like a Christmas song. Well, I happen to understand because I am a huge fan of TSO, or it's called Trans Siberian Orchestra. So if you are a lover of storytelling and 80s rock music, long hair bands, you would love it. I would say highly recommend it. But Jeff, maybe they don't really understand why in the world that is your favorite Christmas song. So I wanted to give you a chance to kind of unpack that and tell them why.
Personally, I've never heard of the song, so I don't know what she's talking about. No, I'm just
Right.
kidding you. I have said that Old City Bar is one of my favorites. You actually took some of the reasons, though.
Oh,
Why.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I am also a Trans Siberian Orchestra fan. One of my holiday traditions, one of the things I really enjoy during the Christmas holidays, is getting a chance to go and see them perform live. But for me, I mean, I'm not necessarily a big concert guy. But that is one that I really enjoy and look forward to because there's something about it that once that has happened, it seems like it's Christmas. And it's the music, it's the atmosphere, it's the performance, all of that stagecraft that they do. But beyond that, the way that they have the ability to tell stories in those live concerts, I think is probably where it started. If you've ever been to a TSO concert or gotten one of their albums that includes the narration, and that's really important. There is a story that they tell that is created and kind of crafted around the music and through the music. Paul O'Neill is probably the chief writer of most of this, he's deceased now. But he was able to take stories about kids and angels and Christmas and kind of weave them together in what really is a magical kind of storytelling approach. And all of them, again, centered around that Christmas idea and Christmas theme. And Old City Bar is actually a song I heard for the first time at a TSO concert in the midst of a story talking about a little girl who is trying to get home on Christmas Eve. On another plot line of the story is the father is looking for her, and they have parted ways and they're missing. And so it's a compelling story. And so by the time you get to this part of the concert, it is just drawing you in. And so that was the first time I ever heard it. And, I thought really odd. Here I am, a Christian pastor, and my favorite Christmas song is Old City Bar. Doesn't usually fit. But I think on a bigger scale, on a more spiritual scale, having much time to think about it, the reason it resonates with me so much is it really is a great application of the Christmas story itself. The premise of it is there's a bunch of guys on Christmas Eve, the night of all nights as it's called in the song, who have gathered in this bar because this bar is pretty much their home. They have no place to go. They have nowhere else to be. They're spending Christmas Eve together in this bar. And again, to the words of the song, under basically a neon star. And during the course of the song, a child steps inside the bar and basically asks the owner of the bar, do you know that right outside your window there's a child who wants to get home on Christmas Eve but can't? And interestingly enough, the song kind of sucks you in at that point, and it begins taking you down this road where you think, I'm getting emotionally connected to this song. It's a bar song. It's just so weird, it's a bar song, right? But
just the setting is a bar.
Yeah, the setting is a bar.
The setting is a bar.
But it's a song where there is a miraculous moment that takes place that gives value and worth to a group of people who are outsiders. They would be the down and outers of society, very much like the shepherds on that very first Christmas. A miraculous moment where an angel appears to them, gives them a task, gives them an opportunity to see the miraculous happen. a change in the owner of a bar who does something he's never done before. And then the song revolves, it's almost like a testimony of the song. It says, and you may not believe it, and you may be a skeptic, but we saw this on Christmas Eve. And it is that belief that there is a miracle that comes with Christmas, no matter who you are, and can show up in any place. And it just kind of taps into that idea that we give because we've been given to, we bless because we're blessed. And then there's a kind of haunting line in the song where the singer also asks that question, you know who needs help, you just need only just ask. And it's that reminder that, you know what, there are people all around you that need help all the time. And one of the things that happens at Christmas is we're reminded of how important it is to give gifts and give of ourselves. And the song taps into that as well. And so I think all those reasons kind of wrapped up into one big thing. It doesn't make sense if you take them all apart. But when you see the whole thing put together and you understand the context of the song, it is very much a powerful Christmas song, and it's a story song. And I think maybe that's the other thing about it that just is so amazing to me. It is it's a Christmas story, and it's a Christmas story set to music. And so all of those reasons has just, through the years, has just caused it to become one of my favorites. I love listening to it. I love mimicking the guy that sings it because he's got that gravelly rock star voice and stuff like that.
You want to give us a taste?
No. But at the same time, it just, you know, again, from a Christian perspective, I can see the meaning and the symbolism inside of the song. Where if you're not a believer or you don't come from that background, maybe you miss the Christian connections to the song, but they are there and they're all over it, and it makes it a lot of fun to listen to for me.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. We are going to include a link so that you can listen to the song if you would like, and maybe it will become one of your favorites too. So thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas to you today and every day.
Rock on.